I need to get a new car. I know you say to refinance your house for as much as you can. That makes sense to me. Following the same logic, do you recommend leasing over buying, and why? Well, the thing to remember is that the interest on a home mortgage is tax deductible.
Right.
The interest on a car loan is not.
Right.
All right? So that makes a difference. A home theoretically goes up in value. A car we know goes down in value.
Right.
It drops 40% the first year or something like that. Okay?
Yeah.
When we've done analysis of this, it pays to own a car rather than lease it unless, and here's an important factor, you are leasing a car for business purposes.
Right.
Because in that case, you can effectively depreciate the car over the 3-year lease. Well, you can't on your car. I mean, I wish I have an accountant here, but I think it's like 7 years. You take 1/7 or something.
Right. Yeah. It's much longer than the
It's much
3.
long, and then you're limited to how much in terms of the cost of the car can you depreciate. So
Right.
if you're somebody like me, and I'm not bragging, but I've earned it. I drive an Audi A8. It's an expensive car, and I couldn't deduct all of the depreciation on it because the car's over a certain amount. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
But as a lease factor, I can deduct the lease as a business expense,
Right.
or at least for the amount that I use the car for business versus personal.
I mean, if you know that you're going to trade cars every few years and, you want to keep a lower payment and you're willing to pay a little bit more for the, in the long term, but just kind of keep your payments lower.
Right.
Then, and you don't drive at a massive amount of miles, then
Right,
a
that's
lease
important.
could
Real
make
important,
sense
yeah.
for you. But I mean, you have to really be careful about mileage. Mileage is a huge
You
thing.
want to keep the cost of car ownership the lowest it can, drive it, take care of it, and own it for 10 years.